What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph? You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Alice in Chains. Yes, indeed. Alice in Chains fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to do all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bob, do me a favor. Before you do all those things, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you're still feeling like you want to do all those clicks and the likes and everything else, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from Josh Brantley. And Josh wanted to see me react to this song by Alice in Chains called Sludge Factory. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, hold on, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Alice in Chains, okay? And the video has 5.5 million views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Alice in Chains, Sludge Factory from MTV Unplugged. Oh boy. I've had some issues with anything from MTV pretty much. MTV is owned by Viacom, and Viacom are very protective of their intellectual property. The funny thing is, I don't even think it's going to be Alice in Chains. If there's a blockage, I don't think it's going to be from Alice in Chains. I think it's going to be from MTV or Viacom. So, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We're just going to hope for the best and see if we can get this through. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
On me and mine, home, you're forgiven this time. There's no pressure besides brilliance that seems like day nine. Fuck!
Whoop! Hey! Hey! Look! All right. Do-over.
We're allowed a couple of those. It's been a while.
Yeah.
You guys just get to hear more, that's all.
How these things go?
Yeah.
All right, let's try one more time.
Yeah, let's try it one more time. Why not?
What do you got?
What did he say?
How these things go?
All right, let's try one more time. What are you guys looking at, man?
What's my motivation here?
Look, we've all done it, okay? Every musician that has ever played live in front of a crowd for any amount of time has messed up. It's not as common when the entire band messes up, but it does happen. It does happen. I have been in this situation a few times where we have, started off, or, and sometimes it's even something as simple as we're not even all on the right song. Guitar, bass, vocals, we're on the right song, and the drummer is not. And we're looking around going, this doesn't sound right. Now, you have two choices. You can sit there and you can continue to play the song incorrectly, or you can stop and say, sorry, we messed up. We're going to try again. And you play it off, and that's exactly what they did. They did a great job of playing it off. I got to give them props on that. Jerry is back there, look, hey, it just means you guys get to listen to more. Great line. Great line. You know what? I don't think I've ever used that line. I think I may have to use that. And then Lay comes in with that line of, what's my motivation? That was great. That was great. Fantastic. Way to lighten the mood. Way to keep things, way to keep that levity up, way to keep that good feeling up. So that's good stuff, man. Gotta give him props. Gotta give him props. All right, take two. Let's get it right this time.
Insult me in my home, you're forgiven this time. Things go well, your eyes dilate, you shaking. I'm high. Look in my eyes deep and watch the clouds change with time. 20 hours won't print my picture, milk carton size. Carton. Cartoon size. Cartoon size. Call me up, congratulations, ain't the real why. There's no pressure besides brilliance, let's say by day 9.
I like that. Resolving to the major against the minor. I like that. Very well done. Very tastefully done. I heard it the first time, and I was like, I really hope he does that again in the next verse, and he did. He did. So that is the established melodic line. It's got good groove. It's got a good groove. It's a little on the slower side, but the groove is there, and the groove is nice. I'm curious. I don't know, because I've never heard the song before. Is this an electric song that they, made a couple of changes to make it an acoustic song, or is this an acoustic song on the album? I don't know. I don't even know what album this is on. But I'm curious if this is an electric song. I wonder what it sounds like. I may have to go check it out. I don't know. Something tells me this is an electric song that they just did a couple of modifications to make it an acoustic song. I get that feeling. And the feeling is coming from the groove itself. The groove feels like it wants to be an electric song. So, I don't know. Not 100% sure. Let's keep going here.
Corporate ignorance, let's be control time. By the way. Once again, to see it in discolored skin gives you away. So afraid you kindly gurgle out a day for me. body of one soul I adore wants to die. You have always told me you'd not live past 25. I say stay long enough to repay all who crossed strife.
Yeah, that main groove pattern. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and coming on the and of 4 as opposed to the downbeat of 1. Always liked that, and they did a really good job of it. I have mixed feelings about this. I'm not sure how this is going to go. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Alice in Chains with Sludge Factory. This was a request from Josh Brantley. Okay, I thought about it. I struggled with this one a little bit, if I'm being honest with you. This score did not come easy to me. I kept thinking about it, and I kept thinking about it, and I kept getting pulled back and forth. And I'm just sitting here going, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going to go with this. But I figured it out. It feels good. I like the score I'm giving, and it makes sense. On a scale of 1 to 10, I am going to give that an 8.1. Yep, 8.1. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Let me just get this out of the way. I don't like acoustic shows. I don't. I've never been a fan of acoustic shows, especially when you're taking electric songs that are meant to be played electric, and you convert them into acoustic songs. I said this, I think it was a reaction for The Warning when they did one of their songs that I had done a reaction to. I think it was for Hunter, if I'm not mistaken. And I did a reaction to Hunter electric and live, and I heard that, and I really liked the song. I don't remember the score I gave it, but I really liked it. And then I had a requester that wanted me to do a reaction to Hunter acoustic, and I'm going to say the same thing here that I said there. There are just certain songs that are meant to be electric, and if you try to turn them into acoustic, it's not going to sound nearly as good. It's not. It's no fault of anyone. It has nothing to do with the arranging. It has nothing to do with the songwriting. It has nothing to do with, the modifications or anything like that. No, it has nothing to do with that. It's just certain songs are meant to be played electric. Now, here's the quandary. I don't know if this song was originally electric or not. To me, listening to what was being played, I'm gonna be honest with you, this song sounds like it should be an electric song. So I don't know if the original recording of this song was electric or not. I don't know, but it should be. It should be. I wonder how this song would sound electric. I'll bet you it'll sound better. Not that this was bad. Now here, again, another quandary. Just because it was acoustic and I don't like acoustic songs, does that mean I don't like it? Believe it or not, no. I'm not thrilled with it. I don't love it, but I actually like it. I actually like the song. I don't know about an acoustic version, but I'm trying to imagine an electric version in my head, and I'll bet you I'd probably like it even more. But all I have is the acoustic version, so I gotta base my score on that, and I'm still giving it an 8.1. Now, how is that happening? Well, the groove of the song, the main riff, I like that subdivision at the end with the 3 and on the and of 4 instead of the downbeat of 1. I love that accent placement. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. I like that. I like that pattern. I've always liked that pattern. I have heard a bunch of songs that use that exact same pattern, and they have that downbeat. Instead of on 1, they have it on the end of 4 of the previous measure and letting it bleed into the next phrase. I've always been a big fan of that subdivision work. So hearing it here, definitely a big plus. The chordal structure, I dug it. It felt good. Chordal flow felt good. Again, I wonder how it would sound electric. I bet you it'd sound better in electric, but this sounded fine. It sounded just fine. I could hear the bass clear as day in there. I believe that's Mike Inez. Doing a fantastic job. Sounded really nice. I know the story about the writing on the bass now. I've done a few of these, and I was asking questions. What's that about? Well, now I know what it's about. So I'm not going to ask what that's about. I know the story now. The drumming was nice. I like the fact the drummer was using those reed sticks, those bundled rattan sticks. I always, in an acoustic setting, or even in a jazz setting, I've always liked when drummers use those. I know they have a tendency to splinter. They have a tendency to break. And when they do break, man, they fall apart. It gets rough, man. It gets really rough. But I like the fact that he was using those. I was thinking about brushes. How would brushes have sounded on this song? I don't think brushes would have worked. I think brushes would have been a little too soft on their impacts for this song. Other songs that I've seen them do, I think brushes would have been a perfect fit. And if I'm not mistaken, they actually did use the brushes, so good on them. What did this more than anything for me? Because I'll be honest with you, I was leaning toward like 7.7, maybe 7.8. But more than likely 7.7. I was really leaning more toward that. So why the 8.1? I've done a few reactions to Alice in Chains doing this Unplugged show. I've done a few songs. And out of all the songs I think I've heard them do, and this is just me. I'm not saying you should agree with me, or I'm not saying you need to believe in what I'm saying, or as far as, having you have the same feelings or anything like that. But believe me when I say this, because I'm being dead straight here. I, in my opinion, I think this is the best vocal performance that I have heard from Lane on this acoustic show. It sounded good. It sounded good, and I know. I've read in the comments that this was not a good performance from him, as far as the entire concert goes. I know from what I've read in the comments, his life was really spiraling at this point, very heavy into his heroin addiction, and he was just not in a good place for this show. Like I think I've read in the comments that he was like on a major crash, coming down hard, and he was almost at times falling asleep sitting on the stool. And I'm looking back on some of the songs I've done, I can see that. This was one of the better, this is not one of the better, this was, for this performance, for this show, this acoustic show, this Unplugged show, from what I've heard so far, I think I can honestly say this is the best I think he has sounded. Did a great job hitting the notes, did a fantastic job projecting, clarity, great tone. It sounded good across the board. Strongest I think I've heard him in this show. Now, I've heard him be stronger. Yeah. Just look at that live performance I did of reaction to Love, Hate, Love, man. That, oof, love that song, by the way. And seeing him do that song live, man, that was impressive to see. This wasn't as impressive, but I mean, for what it was in the acoustic setting, it sounded really good, man. I dug it. You know what? It didn't even sound really good. In my opinion, it sounded great. On top of that, the restart. Listen, we've all been there. We've all been there where we have had to. Look, you do your best to try and work through it and just get past it and move on and pretend like nothing happened. That's the goal. But sometimes it's just not going to happen, especially when the band is not all on the same page. You got the drummer or one of the guitar players playing a completely different song, or the best is this. The best is while you're starting the song off, vocalist comes in and he's singing a completely different song, and y'all looking around like, the hell are we doing? You know, there's going to be those times, and it happens to every band. There's going to be those times where you have to do a redo. You have to take the mulligan and you have to try again. Now, there are two things you can do. One, you could sit there and you could, on stage, and I've seen this happen, you could sit there and you can get into an argument and you can point fingers and you can get into a fight in front of the crowd, okay? I've seen it happen. Or you could do what these guys did and you could say, you know what, we messed up, sorry, we're gonna try again. And you basically make a joke out of it. Create that feeling of levity. Give it that humor. Give it that lightheartedness. And more importantly, give the crowd a chance to, kind of laugh and chuckle. Yeah, at your expense, yeah, fine. But you know what? I know everybody gets this confused, and I'm going to say this. I'm going to do my best to explain this. Are we musicians? Yes, we are musicians, but at the end of the day, you know what else we are? We're entertainers. We are. When we're performing live on stage, we are entertainers. We are there to entertain the crowd. And you know what? If you can get the crowd to laugh at you a little bit, maybe at your own expense, I don't have a problem with that. If anything, it shows me you're not taking yourself so seriously. And you're not so stuck up on yourself that you can't make fun of yourself. I make fun of myself all the time. Whether I'm playing on stage or here on the channel even, I make fun of myself. I got to. You know why? Because if I don't, I'm not going to be very happy. So, of course I make fun of myself. I got no issue with it. Why? Because I'm an entertainer, plain and simple. So they did a great job with that. They really did. And when they did do it over, they came in strong. So they did address the issue, they fixed the problem, and they did it right the second time. Cool, no problem with it. So that's how I'm coming to the 8.1. Between Lane's vocals and the fact that they pulled off a little restart as well as they did, gotta give them bonus points for it. So 8.1, that's where we're at, that's where we're gonna stay. 8.1, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.